Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to solve a 3 by 3 using the beginners method. So let's jump right into it. So first step is you make white cross with the you make a white cross in such a way that when you make a white cross, this part, like the color should be matched with the respective center. Now let's say you have a white and a red, so you take that, and this white side should be where the white center is. So just quickly, now let's say just like quickly take it. Now let's say it's like this. Then what you do is you just take it down, do it like this, and then you do a U2 R2, sorry. And then like that you will have this. You'll have like the white piece with the white center, and you will even have the colored piece with the respective center. So like that you do the same thing for all. So like that once you finish, you will be having once you're done, you'll be having this white cross with respective centers, like their colored edges with their respective centers. So then next step is to match the corners with like the colored centers. Now let's say you have a white, green, and white, green, and red. So you have to look for the red and green center. You have to take it over there. So now what you have to do is, since there's a white over here, and you have to get this white part over here. So you do a D prime, which is D anti-clockwise, and then you do a R prime, which is R counterclockwise, like backwards, anti-clockwise. Then you do D again, but not counterclockwise, this time clockwise, because since you reversed it last time, you have to do it forward this time. So, and then you do that, and then you do R, which is bring it back, which is clockwise again, so you can bring it back up. So once you have done that, you should be having this green and green would be paired, red will be paired, and white will be white, and white will be paired. So like that you have to do it for all the centers, like all the corners, sorry. And then once you're done, you will be having the white solved with the first layer. Okay, yeah, you'll be having the white solved with the first layer. And there will be like some situations there will be like some situations where the piece is like the white side is down, it's like facing the opposite side. So for that, what you do is you the piece that is missing, you like where you're supposed to put that, that empty part should be on the top left corner, and then so top right corner. And then what you do is you do a R just clockwise, you just rotate it R clockwise. What you do is you do a D prime, which is down part anti-clockwise, and then you do a R prime, which is R anti-clockwise, so that you bring the piece back to its place. And so now the white part will be facing it will not be facing the bottom part anymore, so you cannot solve it. Like if it's facing the bottom part, you cannot like put it back on top unless you bring it towards the upper side. Then what you do is just get it, and then you like solve it. Like now let's say it's like this, so you do a D prime, R prime, D, R. So, and then once you do that, you will have the piece back in its place. Now for second layer, what you want to do is you want to flip the cube, so the yellow part is facing the top this time, and you have to put in the second layer you're gonna have to put the pieces over here, like these pieces, the edges. So those pieces you're gonna have to cover. Then once you've covered those, you'll have the second layer solved. Then we'll move on. So now let's say there are two algorithms this time for like which which side it's supposed to go to. So yeah, so for this, like, there are different algorithms, like only two different algorithms. So yeah, now let's say you have this piece, orange and blue. So since blue is on the right side of orange, for orange, what you want to do is you want to apply the right algorithm, because the piece is supposed to go to towards the right side. And depending on which piece is facing your word, like towards you, depending on that, you have to apply the algorithm. So now let's say orange is facing this side and blue is facing on top. So since once you apply the algorithm, the piece is supposed to be like this. So it's supposed to be like facing like this. So since it's supposed to go towards the right side, you do u r u prime r prime u prime f prime u and f. F is front. Front means like the part that is facing you. So yeah, and then u is upwards, which is like facing on top, the top side. So u is up clockwise, and u prime is u anti-clockwise. So once you're done with the algorithm, you will see that the pieces over here with the white still undisturbed. Like it has not been disturbed yet. I mean, it will not also be disturbed. So yeah, and yeah, that's for when you have to put the piece to on the right side. Like when you have to do that, you have to just do u prime r prime u prime f prime u and f. Okay, then now okay, now you have, wait, give me a second. Okay, for the left part, what you want to do is, like, if the piece is supposed to go to the like, so for the right side, it's okay. So now okay, yeah. So now if the piece is supposed to go towards the left side, now let's say this green is facing the green center and red is on top. So, and red is on the left side of green. So what you want to do is you have to apply the left algorithm, which is u prime l prime u l u f u prime and f prime. So when you apply this, when the piece has this, you have to apply when the piece has to go towards the left side and not the right side. So, and then once that is done, you will have the second layer solved with white still undisturbed. Okay, now let's move on to the third layer and the final part. So now in this one, what you're supposed to do is first you have to create a yellow cross. So how you want to do that is take any side. Like if there are no edges that are like facing, like if there are no like these pieces that are like the yellow part is not facing the yellow center, then what do you want, like then you can take any side and you do f r u r prime u prime f prime. So then now you'll see a shape has been created. So what you want to do is, now if you get this shape, what you want to do is the one of the edges should be on the right side, should be facing the right side, and one should be facing your side. So then what you want to do is, instead of taking one layer, you take a double layer. You want to take a double layer, which is f but two layers. So f, and this is clockwise again. Whenever you apply this is always clockwise. So f, everything else is normal, but just the f part, like the double layer is the only difference. So we want to do a f r u r prime u prime f prime. So if you use that, you will get a cross. And there's one more situation where you can get a line. For this, you don't have to use a double layer. For this, you take any side, like like not any side. You have to do it. You have to take a side where you will see the yellow line in a horizontal way, and not like this. You cannot apply the algorithm when it's in this way. You have to apply the algorithm only when it's horizontal. So for this, it's the same thing. Just f single layer. It's not double layer. So f r u r prime f prime, sorry, u prime and f prime. So when you apply that, you will get a yellow cross, and with maybe edges. Now the next step is you have to uh, solve the yellow part. Like, it doesn't matter the third layer, it doesn't matter about the third layer, but you have to solve the yellow part. So for this, what you want to do is you want to do r u r prime u prime r u2. U2 means you have to turn the side twice, u2 and then r prime. So you want to see it's still a yellow cross, and you have to do that until you get a fish. And by fish I mean like this, like where there's only one corner piece that is facing, that is like on the yellow side. So when you get this situation, what you want to do is that corner piece should be on the bottom left corner, and you apply and you do the same thing again, r u r prime u r u2 r prime. Oh shoot, one of my corners twisted, sorry. So like that, because I twisted corner earlier. So yeah, then you will have your yellow part solved. Once that's done, we'll now after that's done, we're gonna move on to the third layer, so the final step. Then here what you want to do is you will have like a fortress thing. Like fortress means like you have to pair the corners with its respective center, but like doesn't matter what the color of the edge piece is, but the corner should be to with their respective centers. So once you're done that, you have to find for the orange like the piece that is missing and that is supposed to come. So here, for example, mine's orange, so I'm gonna search for the orange piece, which is right here, and it's on my right side. So since it's on my right side, what I want to do is I'm going to do r2, then u r u, okay, no, sorry, I made a mistake, sorry. Yeah, so what you want to do is you have to do r2, and then you want to do u r u, and then you have to do r prime u prime r prime, no, and then you do a r prime, and then you want to do u prime. No, sorry, mistake, sorry, complete disaster, sorry. Just gonna quickly come back to that. Okay, yeah, so we have this situation, right? Oh wait, this is not a move. Yeah, like, oops, sorry. Okay, so it was like this, right? Now no, give me a second. Okay, now one second. Okay, now it's on the right side of you. So what you want to do is you want to do r2 u r u r prime u prime r prime u prime r prime u and r prime. So you'll see that yellow is still undisturbed, white is still undisturbed, and you have solved one of the colors. So like there is another situation where the piece is on the left side. So there what you want to do is this is a different algorithm. Here you want to do is r u prime r u r u r u prime r prime u prime r2. It's basically the reverse of the one that I like. It's reverse, like when the piece is on the right side, you do this like you do the algorithm where you bring it from right to left. So when it's on the right side, you do the reverse algorithm of that. So then once you're done with that, you're gonna get this side. So what do you want after that? What you want to do is wanna uh, flip the cube again, and you have to keep it in such a way that you're facing the like the other than the white and yellow, the salt side should be facing bottom, like should be facing the bottom side, and the opposite side should be facing on top. So mine blue is salt, so that's on the bottom, and my green is the opposite of blue, so it's going to be on top. So and then what you want to do is I forgot the algorithm for this. Okay, now okay, I remember. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to do like when you get the situation, what you want to do is you want to do r prime u r prime d2, where you turn the bottom side twice, and then you want to do a r u prime r prime, and then d2 again, and then you do r2. So now you will see this one. You'll see this is like a perfect fortress. So in this situation, what you want to do is like you have to just apply one algorithm depending on where the pieces are supposed to move. So now red is over here and the blue is over here, so it's supposed to move towards the left side. So you have to apply the one that I gave, like that r2, that r2 u r u r prime u r prime u prime. No, wait, give me a second. Yeah, sorry, I gave you the wrong algorithm, sorry. So what you want to do is you want to do r2 u, and then you want to do a no wait you want to do r2 u r u, and then you do a r prime u prime r prime u prime twice, then you do a r prime, then u, then you have to do a u, and then you have to do a r prime. Like that, your cube is solved. There's another situation where the pieces are supposed to go to towards the right side. So like supposed to, from left it's supposed to go to the right. So there you apply the second algorithm where I taught. So you do r u prime r u r u r u prime r prime u prime r2, the reverse algorithm of this current one. Like that, you'll have a cube solved. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys are able to solve the Rubik's Cube. I mean, I hope this video is really helpful. So yeah, have a nice day.